Could you imagine being able to quit your job at 42 that you hate and are dying inside and do a business around your singular thing? Your singular thing.
We've all had this pipe dream of quitting our 9-to-5, following our unparalleled ambitions, and obtaining extraordinary success. It seems like the only path to true happiness and a life full of luxuries. Yet instead of chasing after it, we continue to flood our conscious minds with the fear of our potential identity, and we make excuse after excuse as to why we'll never attain it. We tell ourselves we can't because we don't have time, because we need to spend money on other things, because someone else already has the idea. Does it sound familiar? I'm here to tell you that in fact, these are just that, excuses. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. With the right mindset, they are not capable of defining who you are or your success. You're here because you're done with the excuses. You're here because you have a different plan for your life. You're here because you're ready to take action. Just in the past year, we've been faced with extreme devastation due to a global pandemic and economic instability. From February to March, the S&P 500 lost nearly a third of its value, which people heavily rely on for their retirement. Far worse, the unemployment rate spiked up to nearly 15% as jobs were quickly shed to extend the longevity of many companies. Now more than ever, people realize the importance of supplemental income. And yet, despite all of this, there hasn't been a better time to get started with your side hustle than right now. A side hustle is a second job that a person takes in addition to their primary job in order to supplement their income. The wonderful thing about a side hustle is that it can eventually become your singular thing, as Gary Vee described earlier. Which brings me to my first point as to why you need to get started with your side hustle today, and that is time. There's a Chinese proverb that goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. If you want success and growth in your future, the best time to act is going to be right now. So let's face it, we're all getting older, and as we age, we begin to lose focus on our own individual dreams and ambitions. Your values, your lifestyle quickly change right in front of your eyes, and that once business idea of yours becomes lost in the chaos of what we call life. A study done by the Families and Work Institute found that workers began losing their ambition around the age of 35 years old. Researchers attributed this decline in motivation to the demands of having children. Now, I'm not saying that there's no hope to those who are of an older age or those who have children, but I am saying that as each week, each month, and each year goes by, you are going to have less motivation to start your business or your side hustle. Secondly, if you wait to start your side hustle until you experience an unexpected loss in income or loss of your full-time job, it's already too late. You may be fortunate enough to receive a severance, but for many people, this will not be the case. You'll be left actively searching for another job to pay for the mortgage, pay for the car, and the countless number of debts that you've accumulated throughout your life. The beauty of a side hustle is that it produces supplemental income that can support you until you're back on your feet. This safety net supports you during these unexpected situations, and this alone demonstrates the importance of starting right now. Which brings me to my next point: uncertainty. Uncertainty always creates doubt, and doubt always creates fear. As I mentioned earlier, we experienced a chaotic year in 2020, which left the majority of people fearing for their financial situation. We can all agree that no one saw this event coming, nor expected an event like this to happen in our lifetime. It was as unexpected as they come. Experts say that every American will experience at least one depression and 2 recessions in their life. More than likely, you've already experienced 1 or more recessions in your lifetime, but the thing is, we've yet to see an actual depression or when the unemployment rate exceeds 20%. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it's to come in the next 50 years. Now listen to this. The Chinese word for crisis carries two elements, danger and opportunity. No matter the difficulty of the circumstances, no matter how uncertain the situation can be, at the heart of each crisis lies a tremendous opportunity. By starting your side hustle right now, you can eliminate this financial fear knowing that if all else fails with your current full-time job, you have your supplemental income, your side hustle to fall back on. Whether it's driving for Uber on the weekends or starting your e-commerce store, it's certain income that will prepare you for this future event.
We've got to do a better job of getting across that America is freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of enterprise, and freedom is special and rare.
Freedom is in fact a rare thing, even your financial freedom or your financial independence. Unfortunately, household debt continues to climb at record rates, with mortgage and student loan debt making up nearly 80% of our total debt. Experts say that it takes most Americans 21 years to pay off their student loan debt, and many won't even become a homeowner until they're 34 years old, which is a critical, long-term wealth vehicle for many Americans.
Could you pay me in advance?
So let me put this in context for you. Relying on a single source of income will only increase your chances of becoming the average American struggling to free yourself out of debt stranglehold. However, there's a way that you can achieve financial freedom and prosper. Melanie Lockhart, the author of the book Dear Debt, was swamped with nearly $81,000 in student loan debt after college. Now, instead of making the minimum payments on her loans using the money that she made from her full-time job, she decided to take a different route. She looked on the web for opportunities and landed a side job as a brand ambassador, making $25 an hour part-time. With the combination of multiple side hustles, she was able to make over $2,000 per month and pay off her loans in just a couple of years. This goes to show the importance of starting your side hustle today to pay off your debts and to protect your financial freedom. As I have been saying, there's no better time than today to start your side hustle and potentially turn that into your singular thing.
This is not destiny!
The Japanese have a concept called Ikigai. Some believe the concept to mean a reason for being or the reason why you get out of bed each morning. What Ikigai means to me is the point at which what you're good at, what you love, and what the world needs intersect. The last message I want to leave you with is to think about this when starting your side hustle and your future business. Find it, awaken your greatness, and get started today. One last thing before you guys head off to the next video, thank you so much. Side hustles have always been near and dear to me, and that is really the inspiration of why I created this video, and I hope after watching this video, you are now encouraged and inspired and motivated to go out and start your side hustle. If you're looking for similar content like this video, check out some of my other cinematic videos that I'll put on the end screen as well as in the cards so you can check those out. So this channel is primarily focused on helping you start your side hustle so you can eventually use it to gain financial freedom. I also have a Patreon account where you can go ahead and you can donate to support the channel and gain access to exclusive features like one-on-one chat with me to start your side hustle or your Amazon store, sneak peeks and videos, ad-free videos, your name in the end credits, and much, much more. As time carries on and uncertainty builds, it's only going to jeopardize your financial freedom. So remember, get started today.